Do you know that you can change your life by changing your identity? Ultimate freedom. Unconditional love. On this week's episode of the Ultimate Freedom Podcast, changing your life by changing your identity. So, what is an identity? Let's look at it this way. If you were to think about your friends and family, what would they describe you as? Would they say you're a friend? Would they say you're a business person? Would they say you're a student? How would they describe you? What is the identity that you present to them? Are you confident? Are you inventive? Are you playful? Are you a dancer? Are you a musician? What is your identity? How would they describe you? Oh, well, Barry, he is a friend to some. He is a musician to others. He's a singer-songwriter. He's an artist. He's a podcaster. But what is he? He works as a manager. He has authored some books. But who is he? What is the identity you wish to choose? You get to choose it. You're choosing it all anyways. So what is the identity you're going to choose this time? Now, when you choose an identity, you're going to choose it and say, for example, I am someone who, well, who are you? I am someone who is always on time. I am someone who loves to salsa dance. I am someone who loves to create music. I am someone who loves to create podcasts. I am someone who loves to learn about spiritual topics. I am someone who is good-natured, positive, kind. But what is the identity I want to choose next? I am someone who, and this is where we get to dream big. This is where I get to dream big. What is the identity I wish to choose? And how will I know I have achieved it when my friends and family are saying that? When they ask, well, who is Barry? Or they ask, who are you? Those friends are going to say, well, Barry is this, or you are this. And what is this that you want to be known as, known for? What is the identity you choose? Are you fun? Are you uplifting? Are you kind? What is the identity you choose? I love choosing those things. I love being kind and loving and fun and playful and irreverent sometimes. And I love being humble and smart and sexy. And I love being confident. And I love dancing. And I love being a musician. And I love all of these things. So what is the next identity you're going to choose? And when you choose it, picture a year out, or 2 years out, or 5 years out, or 10 years out. And if you're living that identity every day, I am someone who does this. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am fun and playful. When you choose that identity, you are either that identity in every moment or not, because you're choosing it all the time or not. So what are you choosing all the time? What do you wish to be now? What do you identify as? I am clear, confident. I love to help people. I love to give back. I love to make sure my cup is filled to overflowing, that I put my air mask on first before I fill others' air masks. I am healthy, wealthy, wise, confident. I am love, success, abundance, peace, health, joy, freedom, fun, sexy, kind. I love to travel. I'm a traveler. I choose and identify with many things. Now, there have been different times in my life where I've chosen different identities. I have been a student at different times in my life. I identified as a student. I've identified as a visual artist, a painter, a sculptor. I was a visual artist for many years. I was a retail employee. I have been a plumber. I've been a pizza delivery guy. I've been a tombstone artist. I've been a traveler. I've been kind. I've been unkind, but I love being kind. I have been a hobbyist. I've been a business person. I've been a unsuccessful business person. I've been a more successful business person. I've been a manager. I've been a dreamer. Yes, I've been a dreamer. I've been a singer and a dancer. I've been fun and funny, a comedian at times. I, I love life. I love choosing my identity. So what do I choose now? I've considered choosing being a world-renowned musician. I've chosen being a popular podcaster. I've chosen those identities, and I've also not chosen those identities. Do I want to be a full-time musician? Do I want to be a full-time podcaster? Do I want to be famous even? What do I really want? That is the question. What do I really want to identify with? What do I really want to choose? What do I really want to know that I am or I am not? I get to choose it, and I choose it every day. I'm choosing consistency of posting content as a podcaster. So I identify as a podcaster. I'm choosing to post content as a musician. So I identify as a singer-songwriter. I choose to be a dancer, a salsa dancer. I'm doing that a few times a week, and sometimes in the summer, a few more times a week. I'm choosing to be a good family member, a kind friend. I am choosing to reach out. I am choosing to be a business person. I am choosing the identity of different things. What are you choosing? What identity is important to you? What do you want to identify with now? Who is calling you? What identity, what personality, what understanding, what goal, what dream is calling you that you want to identify with? Do you want to be a podcaster? Do you want to be a musician? Do you want to be a plumber? Who knows what you want to be? But you get to choose. And you're choosing it all the time. Every day you're choosing who you identify as, what you're doing, how you're acting, who you're interacting with, your identity. And when you ask your family and friends, they will say, wow, he is this or she is this. And what do your friends say when you're not around? What do they say to other people? Is he kind? Are you considerate? Are you hardworking? Do they have positive words to describe your identity? Do they have encouragement as they describe your identity? How do they describe you? And yes, as I'm saying these things, I'm asking myself these things. What do others describe me as? What, when I'm not around, do they identify me as? Am I uplifting? Am I kind? Do I get angry? Am I frustrated? Am I playful? I am more in the green. I am more fun and freedom and play and joy and understanding and kindness. And yes, I have moments in the red. Yes, I go from feeling powerless in a moment to anger, but it lasts 15 seconds or less, as Bashar likes to say. Natural anger or natural emotion of any kind, whether happy or unhappy, lasts about 15 seconds. On the negative side, it's either judgment, if we stay stuck in it, because now we're angry because we keep replaying those thoughts, so that's judgment. Or if we're on the gleeful side, if we're in the positive side, then what's the opposite of judgment? I think of it as love. I'm loving. I'm kind. I love being loving instead of judging. I would rather be positively thinking about my friends. When they ask me how I identify them, well, I have kind things to say. I see their goodness. I see their ability to be better, to overcome, to build a life that they have chosen, the way they have chosen, because it's important to them. I see the things that are important to them and partake when they match and are fun for me, and do my best to meet them where they are, because that's who they are. That's what's important to them. Do I always succeed? No. Would I like to do better? Of course. But I do the best I can every time I'm asked, every time I interact, every time I play with family and friends and people I know. I do my best to be the best that I can be. It's because that's who I identify as. I am Barry. I'm Barry Amory, which in the music circle counts for Barry Loves. I am an unconditional lover. I do my best to love without condition, to just love because I wish to be loved, known as love, to identify as love, to be my world's greatest lover, no matter what shows up, to love and be loved, to love all I can, to find the good everywhere, to find that love is there, to find that love holds and supports us all, that life is set up for us to win, that life dreams and knows and believes that we are supposed to be the best we can be the best we can be. And sometimes the easiest way to do that is by encouraging others, by seeing their best, by appreciating them, complimenting them, telling good feeling stories around them. When we smile and laugh and play and dance and sing and enjoy around them, when we appreciate the goodness that they are, I appreciate the goodness you are right now. I'm so grateful that you've taken this moment to empower yourself, to ask about your identity, to claim who you wish to be, to realize that you get to choose, that you're the only one choosing it. You're the only one who ever stops you. You're the only one who ever creates things that you don't want, and you're the only one who creates everything you do want. Nobody else does it. You do it all. You choose it all. You are that power. You identify. You are power. You are the divine in physical form. That's what I identify with. I am loving and kind, the divine in physical form, doing my best, growing and learning and expanding what is possible as a human being, as me, working through my limitations, my limiting beliefs, expanding them, opening myself to new horizons, new possibilities. That's who I identify with. Who do you identify with? I bet you identify with some of those too. I bet you like to expand and open and grow and enjoy and empower. You are powerful. I love you. Well, that's it for this one. I wish you love, success, abundance, peace, health, joy, freedom, fun, sex, kindness, travel, and just blessings galore. See you next time. Inspirational stories. Ultimate freedom. Juxtapositional dreams. Ultimate freedom.